Enterprise Resource Planning Systems, also known as ERP. Is it only for the big guys? Christian Castillo, Miriam Martinez, Janelle Mortensen, Katrina Rhodes, and I, Danielle Williams, will answer that and more in this PowerPoint presentation in regards to ERP systems. What is ERP? Enterprise resource planning can be defined as a system that links the internal and external information concerning the management of an organization. ERP links this using software. The main function of ERP systems is to aid in the smooth flow of information between the business parts inside the business and connections and relationships with the outside business stakeholders. Enterprise resource planning systems help to automate activities in the organization with an integrated software application. The purpose of implementing ERP is to direct the flow of information between all business functions. It also helps manage the connections to outside stakeholders. Let's give you some examples of ERP. The first example of enterprise resource planning is the direct integration. These systems have connectivity as a part of their product offering. These systems require vendors to offer specific support for the plant floor equipment, which is operated by their customers. ERP vendors must be expert in their own products and connectivity to other vendor products, including competitors. Second type of ERP is a database integration enterprise resource planning system. This system connects top ground floor data sources through staging tables in a database. Plant floor systems deposit the necessary information into the database and the system reads the information in the table. The benefit of staging is that ERP vendors do not need to master the complexities of equipment integration. Connectivity becomes the responsibility of the system integrator. The third type of ERP is the Enterprise Appliance Transaction Module. This device communicates directly with plant floor equipment and with the ERP system via methods supported by the ERP system. The last type of ERP is Custom Integration Enterprise Resource Planning Systems. These systems tend to have the highest level of initial integration costs and can have a higher long-term maintenance and reliability. ERP was first used in 1990 by the Gardner Group. This was a means to integrate various components that work separately. The different parts were manufacturing resource planning, material requirements planning, and the computer integrated manufacturing. Although the components had different roles, they were all related to manufacturing. Developers started with human resources and accounting, and by the mid-1990s, it had integrated all the organization's functions. ERP's growth declined in the early 2000s after the introduction of Euro, which interfered with legacy systems. The system initially addressed back-office workers that did not deal directly with customers, and later integrated front-office operations. The solution was ERP2, software that was web-based. It allowed employees and other partners easy access to these systems, making organizations overall more effective. Here we show a brief visual of the evolution and history of ERP. ERP is a modern technology that integrates various business processes such as human resources, finance operations, and distribution channels in a single database. ERP software is designed so that it can work on several technological platforms such as mainframe, IBM, Unix, or Intel platforms. One advantage of the technology is that it enables companies to control and monitor its various processes in a single database. According to Sattler, 1998, this increases efficiency and transparency. It is also suitable for all types of businesses which have various coordinating departments. However, this system can be expensive for small companies to implement. It also requires the training of staff, which may increase the expense. Once ERP is implemented and employees are trained, the company will have no additional cost to incur and it can start reaping the benefits. ERP is computer software that is integrated with the company's computer software. It brings together all departmental programs of the company in a single database. Users can also input data from their stations, and this is reflected throughout the enterprise. It can be horizontal, which means that it applies across many industries, or vertical, meaning that it applies to one industry. The software can also be custom made to fit the organization's specific requirements and can be made up of several components. Components of ERP include transactional database, management portal, business intelligence system, customizable reporting, external access, document management, messaging and chat, and workflow management. Important components of ERP configuration are models that represent the world encompassed by the system, such as organizational structure; artifacts, that is an interface between an inner environment and an outer environment, such as an invoice document; vendor lists, product lists, etc.; and processes, which refer to the activity and information flows necessary to accomplish a particular task or set of tasks. Here we have a diagram of a classic ERP system flow. Let us go back and answer the initial question. Is ERP for the big guys only? Absolutely not. ERP can benefit the little guys too. They can benefit from the automation and streamlining of their business developments in the following ways: organization of customer information, operational tasks are less prone to error, management of margins and profitability, inventory record management, and archive human resource activities. Considering the use of ERP, it is important to first determine the company's needs, as well as whether or not it has growth potential. ERP might be cost-effective for companies with over 25 employees. Choosing the right resource is essential. Business owners should consider if the use of ERP is good for their business in particular. Mom and pop stores may not want to spend money on a system if they have no major growth potential. It's best to start by analyzing the needs of the company. Is such a detailed and advanced system even needed to support the business? It is important to consider such before purchasing any software. The key isn't in selecting the right system, but choosing the right resource for your organization. ERP market leaders can be categorized into large companies such as SAP, Oracle, and Epicor, and small mid-sized companies such as Microsoft, QAD, and Infor. CIS and EIP are the enterprise information systems and portals. Enterprise information systems consist of the technology platform, a centralized single system, and creates a standard data structure. Enterprise information portals integrate the information, as well as secures the unified access point and handles decentralized content contribution and content management. Several advantages to the use of ERP. Shared information, which is the process of the same data being available to all departments. Consistent data that makes decision making faster and easier. Transformation, which reduces duplication of application in departments and helps employees focus on more important business. Also, there are many software components that include data forecasting. Another advantage to ERP is that it eliminates inefficient systems to improve productivity and efficiency. ERP has its disadvantages as well. It involves multiple expenditures like hardware, training, implementation, licenses, maintenance, consulting, and more. When it comes to customizing, there are limits. ERP doesn't adapt to all business workflows. In addition, because all data is stored in one place, there is risk of loss. Lastly, it is very difficult to ascertain the return on investment of an ERP system. If for some reason you find that ERP isn't right for you, there are other alternatives. Systems like CRM for customer relationship management. It also provides you with contact, calendar, and sales management, and can also integrate with Outlook and mobile devices. You have the option of creating workflows and customizations to assign accounts to a specific person, thus saving time with automatic follow-up emails. CRM is much simpler than ERP. For previously established companies, it is beneficial to integrate standalone systems separately for an easy transition. Custom integration solutions can be useful in starting from scratch and personalizing the ERP system as needed. This method can be very costly and time-consuming for large organizations. Off-the-shelf products offer an alternative to integrating an ERP system, but may not fully address the needs of an organization. Implementation is crucial to ERP. Through process preparation, processes can be linked to the organization's strategy. by analyzing effectiveness of the process and understanding automated solutions. Configuration, customization, extensions, and data migration is all a part of implementing ERP. Some steps for implementing ERP are deciding on the project scope, choosing the right staff members, which processes to include, corporate and staff training, project scheduling, and progress monitoring. As we mentioned, there are several potential benefits from the use of ERP. Procedural and operational efficiency help justify its cost. Ironically, it helps to save businesses money by eliminating operating and administration costs once implemented. With ERP helping to increase value delivered to customers, organizations can expect to see an increase in revenue as customer and employee satisfaction improve.